registered political parties nationwide. 13, Mr. Speaker, I go over these. The chairman of the committee explained in details with justifiable evidences obtained from the public, from the Political Parties Regulatory Commission, PPRC, that out of 17 registered political parties nationwide, 13 approved the nomination of the proposed Chief Electoral Commissioner or Chairman, whilst 2 abstained and 2 didn't approve the appointment as mentioned in the attached minutes. Mr. Speaker, allow me to elucidate on this for the edification of the public and following the provision of 32(2) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Mr. Speaker, with your leave, if you permit me to do so, I will start with the appointment of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha. The issue of consultation mentioned in 32(3, Mr. Speaker, I'll permit me to read. Thank you. Section 32(3 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, provides that the members of the Electoral Commission shall be appointed by the President after consultation with the leaders of all registered political parties and subject to the approval of Parliament. End of quote here. In view of this constitutional provision, His Excellency the President hereby consults with the leadership of your political party of his intention to appoint Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner Chairman. Thank you. In view of this constitutional provision, who am I not to reverse? Who am I? Mr. Speaker, in view of this constitutional provision, His Excellency the President hereby consults with the leadership of your political party to his intention to appoint Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner, Chairman of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. In the view of the above, you are kindly requested to submit your views on this approval within 3 working days. Within 3 working days from the date of this letter, 10th February 2026. Mr. Speaker, address 2. 1. The Chairman, Alliance Democratic Party, ADP. 2. The Chairman, All People's Congress, APC. The Chairman, Citizen Democratic Alliance, CDP. The Chairman, National Democratic Alliance, NDA. The Chairman, National Grand Coalition, NGC. The Chairman, National Progressive Democrat, National Progressive Democrat, MPD. The Chairman, National Unity and Reconciliation Party, NURP. The Chairman, National Democratic Party, PDP. The Chairman, Peace and Liberation Party, PLP. The Chairman, People's Movement for Democratic Change, PMDC. The Chairman, Republic National Independent Party, RENIC. The Chairman, Revolutionary United Front Party, REFP. The Chairman, Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP. The Chairman, United Democratic Movement, UDM. The Chairman, United National People's Party, UMPP. The last but not the least, the Chairman, Unity Party, UP. Copy. The Chairman or Chief Electoral Commissioner at the Clerk of Parliament, the Executive Secretary, Political Parties Regulation Commission. Mr. Chairman, with the provision in section 32(3 to verify, I will submit this to the clerk, but it will be attached to the minutes of this report. For your verification, sir. Mr. Speaker, in line with the provision of 32 subsection 3 of the 1991 Constitution Act No. 6, I call for PPRC to provide us the registered political parties. And I do. Political Parties Regulation Commission. OAU Drive, Tower Hill, Freetown, telephone number stated, email address stated, website stated. So the website is www.pprc.gov.sn. Details of political parties is serially registered. One, Alliance Democratic Party, ADP, Alliance People's Democratic Party, APC, All People's Congress Party, APC, Citizen Democratic Party, CDP, National Democratic Alliance Party, NDA, National Grand Coalition Party, NGC, National Progressive Democrat Party, NPD, National Unity and Reconciliation Party, NURP, People's Democratic Party, PDP, Peace and Liberation Party, PLP, People's Movement for Democratic Change, PMDC, Republic National Independent Party, RENIP, Revolutionary United Front Party, REFP, Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, United Democratic Movement Party, UDM, United National Party, People's Party, NURPP, Unity Party, UP, Coalition for Change. That is the C4C. Mr. Speaker, realize that in the copy of the letter, 16 political parties were copied. They did not copy C4C because C4C is under injunction. So we cannot copy by law. So we have said, statistically, all right, thank you. Mr. Speaker, realize I read 16 political parties copy.
Hold on, Mr. Leader of Government Business. So you didn't see Honorable Thompson. You only saw proceed.
Mr. Speaker, with your leave, I will proceed. Mr. Speaker, I didn't hear the name of Coalition for Change. That is C4C because C4C is on injunction. So we definitely cannot be here. I also cross-check that one. So, political analysis for the appointment of Mr. Edmond Alpha, Mr. Clark. 13 political parties who approved the appointment out of 16 political parties. 13 political parties sent in approval for the appointment of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha. So I hereby submit. I will take them for the minute, just for a perusal, and forward it to Mr. Speaker for his attention. Don't go. I read 17 registered political parties submitted to me from PPRC. I hereby submit the list of 17 political parties registered. For your perusal, onward submission to the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, 2 political parties did not approve in consultation for the appointment of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha. 1, the All People's Congress APC. 2, Unity Party. Mr. Clark I hereby submit the two political parties did not approve for the appointment of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha. Yes. For your perusal, you can cross-check. Yes, cross-check. Yeah. Mr. Clark, I just want you to go over what I've read for the records, but those will be attached to the minutes. Further, Mr. Speaker, if you have read Section 32, subsection 3, based on what I have read, but in the same provision in the appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner and all other commissioners, there is another provision for disqualification. Section 32(4). Mr. Speaker, I went further as a committee to verify if he is not disqualified. He is a commissioner. Mr. Clark, I want to get your attention for the records. He is a commissioner and went further to probe into Section 32(4). And we found out that he is a commissioner, but he is covered by law. There is the exemption clause of Section 171 of subsection 4 of the 1921 Constitution Act number 6. He is exempted because he is a commissioner. So that clause covers. Because 32(3) is talking about 32 in general, when you go to 3 and 4 subsections, talking about public officers, and that clause gives him the permission to get that position, even if he's a public officer, because 171 subsection 4 of the 1921 Constitution exempted him from getting that position. So, Mr. Speaker, with all said, I seek your permission to fully read the report of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha, having gone through the rules of procedures, using the standing orders for quorum, using the constitutional provision for the appointment of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha to be the commissioner, the chief electoral commissioner of ECSL. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I need your attention at this point now. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, as you have given me the permission, having gone through the rules of procedures stated in my report and giving further elucidation on what we did in the committee for the edification of the public and for the sake of transparency, you can question that of the clerk's office, by extension the speaker's office. I proceed to submit to this house the sixth sitting of the committee on Wednesday, 25th February 2026. The committee interviewed the undermentioned nominees on oath for the aforementioned positions. Allow me to take some water.
At this stage, honorable members, before the leader proceeds, I wish to recognize the presence of certain dignitaries that we have here this morning, beginning with Sir Jimmy Bartilo Songa, National. Welcome to the House of Parliament. Honorable Manso A. Dumbuya, Ambassador Dr. Kuna Kuma, Mr. Alex Pat Labib Safa, Electoral Commissioner East, Abubakar Kroma, Electoral Commissioner North, Albert S. Kano, Electoral Commissioner Northwest, Beresford Thompson, Regional Vice Chairman SFPP, Ibrahim Suma, Chairman Leader ADP, Mr. Fode Masakwe, Chairman, REFP. Mr. Victor King, Chairman, CDP. Mr. Nabil Musa Kamara, Chairman, Leader, BLP. Mr. Ibrahim Sori Sise, Secretary General, APPA. Mr. Harold Toure, PDP Chairman. Mr. Tony B. Songa, PDP National Chairman, PNDC National Chairman. Mr. Usman Kroma, National Chairman, UNPP. Mr. Samuel Patrick Matia, Executive Director, Elections Observation Network. Mr. Joseph Perry, CEO, Universal Radio, and Director, SLRA. Mr. Henry M. Thompson, Senior Elections Officer. Professor Philip John Kanu, Vice Chancellor and Principal. Mr. Boakai Bigni Indoa, Deputy Minister of Chairman, Board District, SMB. Okay, proceed. Leader of government business, proceed. Mr. Rogers, please come.
That's my own property.
Leader, can you proceed, please?
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, having said, read provisions and clarity why we should proceed with the appointment of Chief Electoral Commissioner, I hereby submit to this House the 6th sitting of the Committee on Appointment. The 6th sitting of the Committee on Wednesday, take note of the spelling of Wednesday, the 25th February 2026, the committee interviewed the under-mentioned nominees on oath for the aforementioned positions. One, Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha, proposed Chief Electoral Commissioner Chairman. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the appointment of the aforementioned to head the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone is crucial as the nation prepares for thorough electoral reforms and the 2028 elections. It reaffirms the conviction that the best commissioners of the ECSL are seasoned professionals from within who have struggled a long way to uphold the tenets and credibility of their institutions, as proven by former Commissioner Umfa Ali, who was appointed by then President Ernest Bai Koroma. Mr. Edmond Alpha is an unblemished and firm electoral professional of the ECSF family, with over 2 decades experience in election administration, civil education, and institutional leadership. He joined the ECSL then, the National Electoral Commission, in 2005 as District Electoral Officer, Tonkolili District, rose through the ranks to the position of Director of Training and Electoral Education, 2010 to 2019, and then to the Commissioner, Southern Region, 2019 to 2025. On the 21st July 2025, following the exemplary track records, he was called to officially assume the office of Acting Chairman of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, following the expiry of tenure of the outgoing chairman, Mr. Mohamed Kenewi Kone. Mr. Alpha is widely read and revered in academia, not only as a writer, but as an instructor and media expert. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in English, First Division, 1996, and a Master of Arts in Education, 2002, all from the then Jalan University College, University of Sierra Leone. In addition, the nominee has lofty profile of training accreditations from credible electoral training institutions such as the United States Defense Institute of International Studies, August 2012, on legal aspects of elections, security in Sierra Leone, the building resources in democracy, governance and elections, Bridge Project 2006, and a host of other trainings that have strengthened Edmond in maintaining electoral integrity, transparency, democratic credibility, and institutional independence at the Electoral Commission. Reacting to the myriads of criticisms from especially opposition party about his neutrality in past electoral conduct, integrity, and transparency of 2028 elections, the nominee said, quoting him, "I had all this barrage of accusations, though they have not been referred to me personally. But in law, the onus of proofs lies with the one making the claims, and has the right to go to court if there are existing doubts, as in the Public Elections Act. My background as a seasoned elections administrator, over 21 years and 2 times in acting capacity as chairman and chief commissioner. I always believe in the rule of law in discharging my duties for sustainable democratic dispensation." End of quote. Mr. Edmond, with humor, explained to the committee his preparedness for the 2028 elections and stressed that he will uphold the ongoing reforms and standards of the institutions to conduct free, fair, and transparent elections. He assured to release election results within 72 hours after close of polls. Furthermore, when questioned on his would-be legacy, support for women's elections quota, amongst others, he said, quoting him again, "I am going to reinforce."
Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices. This is 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 Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Gerard Dembi, proposed Chairman, Board of Directors, National Water Resources Management Agency. Mr. Dembi holds a Bachelor of Science with honors degree in economics from the University of Sierra Leone, 1991. Further demonstrating his technical proficiency, he holds a specialized national account statistics certificate from the IMF Institute in Washington, D.C., United States of America. This combination of high-level economic theory and practical statistical application provide a strong foundation for evidence-based policy making and resource management. The committee noted his professional experience as Managing Director, Sierra Leone Produce Market Company, SLMC, from 2019 to 2023. This role placed him at the helm of a major national institution where he was responsible for strategic oversight, board governance, operational management, and navigating the challenges of the agricultural export market. At Central Statistics, now Statistics Sierra Leone, he served as the head of National Accounts Statistics from 1992 to 1996. In this capacity, he was responsible for the critical function of calculating the country's gross domestic product, that's the GDP, and managing the system of national accounts, giving him deep insight into the country's economic data and planning. His service abroad, especially at tax service professional Jackson Point, Hewitt, New Jersey, United States of America, 2001 to 2018, enabled him to work effectively in the competitive corporate environment that capacitated him with high-level skills in organizational governance, managing large terms, corporate policies, implementation, and understanding complex regulatory compliance frameworks. In its response to the committee promised to inspire colleagues to map out strategies to impact the water resources as per Water Resources Management Act, and who work collaboratively with administration to address current emergent issues of shrinking water catchment around urban areas. Madam Aisa Tamara, proposed Chairman, National Social Security and Insurance Trust Board of Trustees, NASIS. Madam Aisata Mara is a banker and finance expert, spanning over 25 years, managing portfolios of high net worth clients. She has added experience in finance management, corporate banking, wealth or portfolio management, risk management, project management, and public-private partnership projects. Her career presents a unique and powerful combination of public service, high-level financial control, and international private sector experience. She holds a master's degree in business administration with option in financial management from the University of Wales, United Kingdom, in 2012, and a Bachelor of Science with honors in computer studies from South Bank University, London, United Kingdom in 1996. Her career trajectories reflect a unique combination of local insight and international expertise, culminating into a direct readiness to serve as the NASIC board as we have exhibited in the ensuing work profile. Public sector governance and systems consultant, 2015 to date, in financial management and controls at the Northeast London Commissioning Support Unit, NHS Corporate. Business analyst, Barclays Bank, London, United Kingdom, 1997 to 2002. Clark, I don't know what is happening.
It's okay, sir. Yes.
She holds a master's degree in business administration with option in financial management from the University of Wales, United Kingdom in 2012. And a Bachelor of Science with honors in computing studies. This is not nice, Mr. Speaker. Can I draw your attention to the back of the chamber?
Sorry about that.
With option in financial management from the University of Wales, United Kingdom in 2012, and a Bachelor of Science with honors in computer studies from the South Bank University, London, United Kingdom in 1996. Her career trajectory reflects a unique combination of local insight and international expertise, culminating into a direct readiness to serve at the NASIC board as we are exhibited in the ensuing work profile. 1. Public sector governance and system consultant, 2015 to date, in financial management and controls at the North East London Commissioning Support Unit, NHS Corporate. Business analyst, Barclays Bank, London, United Kingdom, 1997 to 2002. Ms. Mara's tenure as a business analyst at Barclays Bank in the United Kingdom provides a critical foundation in commercial banking, risk assessment, and data analysis. This experience will be invaluable in guiding the board's oversight of NASIC investment strategies, ensuring sound and rewarding returns based on best practice. Responding to the committee, she assured the committee that once approved, she would understudy the operations of the board and adapt her professional acquired experience to boost the trust to deliver on its mandate for the people of Sierra Leone. Fourth appointee, Ms. Edwina Berewa Esquire, proposed member board of directors, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Thank you. Ms. Edwina Berewa is a legal luminary with high standing. She possesses a strong and diverse academic background, blending humanities, science, and public administration. She holds a Master of Public Administration, MPA, Jala University, 2009 to 2012, Bachelor of Arts, BA General in History and Sociology, Frabi College, University of Sierra Leone, 1998 to 2002, and was called to the bar in 2001. She is currently a practicing lawyer at Sangari Law Firm, Freetown. Madam Berewa has an accumulated experience in administration within key public sector institutions before transitioning to legal practice as noted scores. 1. 2002 to present, 2022 to present, lawyer, Sangari Law Firm, Freetown. 2014 to date, administrative officer, Dalan Consultancy. 2003 to 2013 Administrative Officer, Sierra Leone Ports Authority, SLPA. The committee acknowledged that this nominee has a high integrity, sound character, and considerable professional accomplishment to advise the Sierra Leone Commercial Banks Board on critical corporate matters for fruitful engagement. Ms. Leticia Marian Sheriff, proposed member, Board of Directors, Kuma Valley Water Company. Thank you. Madam Leticia Marian Sheriff is disciplined administrator and a diplomat and renowned gender activist who has developed a unique profile for over 20 years. Who has developed a unique profile over 40 years sojourn through hard work and dedication. She has touched the lives of so many Sierra Leoneans. She holds a Master's of Arts in Education, 1998, from 1989, from Union College, Barbovie, Kentucky, United States of America, and a Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Literature and Education from Fravic College, 1981. The nominee has worked diligently since, in September 2018 to 2024, Sierra Leone's High Commissioner to the Republic of Gambia. September 2013 to November 2017, National Women's Leader, Sierra Leone People's Party. September 1999 to November 2013, Principal, Hartford School for Girls, Moyamba. March 1983 to August 1999, Vice Principal, Hartford School for Girls, Moyamba. A strong background in education, combined with our experience in public administration, makes her an asset poised to contribute significantly to the stability of the academic administrative changes of the company in question. Mr. Yaya Bashiru Kabu, proposed member, Board of Trustees, Sierra Leone Student Loan Scheme. Mr. Yaya Bashiru Kabu is a result-oriented personality with a very strong desire and passion for youth empowerment and development. His career trajectory demonstrates a consistent record of increasing responsibility, operational management, and community engagement, as we have noted. 1. Fleet and Logistics Officer, Sierra Leone Red Cross Society, Local District, 2014 to 2018. Field Supervisor, Statistics Sierra Leone, Local District, 2022. Mr. Yaya Bashiru Kabu demonstrated a clear understanding of the role of the Student Loan Scheme and its importance to the nation's future. He promised to cooperate with challenges to implement the scheme according to law. Mr. Sheikh Rahman Kamara, proposed member, Board of Directors, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Thank you.
At this stage, hold on, leader. Let me again recognize the presence of personalities, dignitaries we have this morning with us. Beginning with Mr. Umaro Napoleon Kroma. Mr. Umaru Napoleon Kroma is the current Deputy Minister of Mines and former Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party. I also recognize the presence of Ambassador Ibon Aforo, former ambassador, Sierra Leone ambassador to Senegal. I recognize the presence of Mr. Mohamed Kenewi Kone, Mr. Mohamed Kenewi Kone is the former Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman of ACS. I recognize the presence of Honorable Dr. Fatmata Hassan, Presidential Advisor. I recognize the presence of Honorable Dr. Sheikh Sise, former Member of Parliament and Minister. You are heartily welcome. I recognize the presence of Ambassador Josie Blair, Chairman NAFCA and former ambassador. I recognize the presence of Mr. Yusuf Keke Thomas Andi, Esquire. He is a legal practitioner and current press secretary to the President. I recognize the presence of Mr. Emmanuel Kwebaya Amara. Mr. Emmanuel Kwebaya Amara is the chairman, PPRC. You are heartily welcome. I recognize the presence of Madam Zainab Umu Mose, Electoral Commissioner, Western Area. I recognize the presence of Mr. Olushogo A. David, Executive Secretary, PPRC. I recognize the presence of Madam Lucian H.L. Momo, Director of PPRC. We have several representatives of PPRC.
Voices. This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting 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 voices. This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television.
Very strong desire and passion for youth empowerment and development. His career trajectory demonstrates a consistent record of increasing responsibility, operational management, and community engagement, as we have noted. 1. Fleet and Logistics Officer, Sierra Leone Red Cross Society, Podloko District, 2014 to 2018. Field Supervisor, Statistics Sierra Leone, Podloko District, 2022. Mr. Yaya Basiru Kagu demonstrated a clear understanding of the role of the Students' Loan Scheme and its importance to the nation's future. We promise to cooperate with challenges to implement the scheme according to law. Mr. Sheikh Rahman Kamara, proposed member board of directors, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Thank you.
At this stage, hold on, leader. Let me again recognize the presence of personalities, dignitaries we have this morning with us, beginning with Mr. Umaro Napoleon Kroma, Deputy Minister of Mines. Mr. Umaro Napoleon Kroma is the current Deputy Minister of Mines and former Secretary General of the Sierra People's Party. I also recognize the presence of Ambassador Ibn Aforo, former ambassador, Sierra Leone ambassador to Senegal. I recognize the presence of Mr. Mohamed Kenewi Kone, Mr. Mohamed Kenewi Kone is the former Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman of ACS. I recognize the presence of Honorable Dr. Fatmata Hassan, Presidential Advisor. I recognize the presence of Honorable Dr. Sheikh Sise, former Member of Parliament and Minister. You are heartily welcome. I recognize the presence of Ambassador Joe Sibley, his Chairman NATCA and former Ambassador. I recognize the presence of Mr. Yusuf Keke Thomas Sandi, Esquire. He is a legal practitioner and current press secretary to the President. I recognize the presence of Mr. Emmanuel Kwebaya Amara. Mr. Emmanuel Kwebaya Amara is the chairman, PPRC. You are heartily welcome. I recognize the presence of Madam Zainab Umu Mose, the Electoral Commissioner, Western Area. I recognize the presence of Mr. Olusogo A. David, Executive Secretary, PPRC. I recognize the presence of Madam Lucian H.L. Momo, Director of PPRC. We have several representatives of PPRC here, which informs the fact that they too are in support of the process, not the individual nominee, but the process. Mr. Moses Mambu is the National PRO SMP. Thank you very much. Leader of Government Business, proceed.
Thank you very much. I also join you to welcome them to this wonderful house. This is a commercial bank, and we read back. Commercial bank, we. Commercial bank, we. Second bank, we. You understand? Commercial bank, we. Second bank, we. We are live on air. The MD must watch this one. You are live. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Sheikh Arman Kamara, proposed member, Board of Directors, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. I will back this. Mr. Kamara brings a wealth of accumulated experience over 40 years in fields of education, information systems, and central banking. He holds a Master of Science degree in Information Systems from the University of London, with specializations in banking technology and BA Honours in Information Science from Leeds University. During the interview, the committee noted the following. His career is distinguished by over 2 decades of service at the Bank of Sierra Leone, BSL, where he rose through the ranks to hold the position of Acting Director and Secretary to the Board, 2011 to 2013. His roles included providing deep insight into corporate governance and board corporate operations at the highest level of financial regulation. Furthermore, Mr. Kamara has direct boardroom experience, having recently served 2 terms, 2018 to 2024, as a member of Board of Directors at the Bank of Sierra Leone. During this tenure, he served as chairman of the Audit and Risk Committee, demonstrating his capacity for financial oversight. Given his extensive experience in financial governance, strategic management, and institutional leadership, Mr. Kamara is eminently qualified to contribute to the strategic direction of the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank and promise to uphold these. Excerpt of the 5th report, December 2025. Mr. Milton Augustine Kuruma, proposed member, National Social Security and Insurance Trust Board of Trustees, NASIT. Mr. Milton Augustine Kuruma is an educationist of great repute and has served extensively in imparting knowledge, both at the basic and tertiary levels in Sierra Leone. From 1993 to 2009, he was the principal of the St. Francis Secondary School, Makeni, where he contributed immensely to the school's rehabilitation after Civil War. 2009 to 2021, he served as the Director of Human Resources and Administration of Sierra Leone Telecommunication Company, Sierratel. 1987 to 1990, lecturer in African Studies at the then Makeni Teachers College, now annexed by Kuruma University, etc., etc. Mr. Milton Augustine Kuruma holds a Master of Arts degree in International Development from the Center of International Studies, Ohio, Athens, Ohio, United States of America, 2005. And a Bachelor of Arts in Education with a major in Geography from the Jala University College. 1994, previously under the University, 1984 colleagues, 1984, under the University of Sierra Leone. As a devout Catholic, the nominee serves the mission in most of its projects of education and organizations to strengthen his parish in the Catholic Diocese of Makeni and the country at large. He served as a district returning officer, Bobale District, at the National Elections Commission for 2002, and sustainability of NASIT, numerous projects and their benefit to the subscribers. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, this is key for the nominee. May I reverse this portion? He served as a district returning officer, Bombali District at the National Elections Commission for 2002, presidential and parliamentary elections. As a researcher, the nominee promised to work closely with other members and the administration on the viability and sustainability of NASIT's numerous projects and their benefits to the subscribers. Recommendations. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the committee unanimously adjourned the following presidential nominees to be adequately qualified for their proposed appointment and are therefore recommended to the House for approval. 1. Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha, proposed chairman and Chief Electoral Commissioner, Election Commission for Sierra Leone, ECSL. Mr. Gerard Dembi, proposed chairman, Board of Directors, National Water Resources Parliamentary Agency. Madam Aissata Mara, proposed chairperson, National Social Security and Insurance Trust. Ms. Edwina Berwa, Esquire, proposed member, Board of Directors, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Ms. Latricia Miriam Sheriff, proposed member, Board of Directors, Guma Valley Water Company. Mr. Yaya Pasiru Karbu, proposed member, Board of Trustees, Sierra Leone Students Loan Scheme. Mr. Sheikh Rahman Kamara, proposed member, Board of Directors, Sierra Leone. Mr. Milton Augustine Kuruma, proposed member, National Social Security and Insurance Trust Board of Trustees. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, based on the aforementioned and closed session decision, I therefore move that the 7th report of the 3rd session of the Committee on Appointment and the Public Service be adopted by the House, and the recommendations contained therein be approved. Faithfully read to this honorable House, the Chairman of the Appointment Committee, Honorable Matthew Sanuma, JP, representing the people of Bukaka Jama and Bulambayama. Thank you.
Any seconder? Honorable members, the question is that the 7th report of the 3rd session of the 6th Parliament of the Committee on Appointments and the Public Service be adopted by the House and that the recommendations contained therein be approved.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to begin by thanking His Excellency, the President, for presenting to this House the nominees that will help him to achieve his agenda. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, His Excellency, as per law, have the responsibility to nominate persons, but these persons can only occupy these offices when approved by the people of Sierra Leone through their representatives. The mere nomination doesn't guarantee them the job. It is only the people's approval that will guarantee their job. So to the nominees, you've been selected from amongst the previous nominees to help His Excellency in achieving his agenda. If you fail, you will not just be failing yourself. You'll be failing His Excellency, the President, and by extension, you'll be failing the people of Sierra Leone. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, excuses will not be tolerated. Performance should be the watchword. And in the next few years, we'll be reading our scorecard to the people of Sierra Leone. And what you do, what you achieve, will be part of our scorecard. If you fail, we'll have nothing to tell our people. But if you succeed, you'll not just be succeeding for yourself, you'll be succeeding for us, the presidency, the parliament, and the councils. Because your successes are the things we'll be campaigning on. Because it is extremely clear our people are convinced that we members of parliament are still responsible for primary development. But I keep on saying it continuously, that responsibility of development have been removed from this parliament and taken to the executive. So when nominees come here, we admonish them, we make them to understand that their successes are our successes, and their failures are our failures. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the fact that His Excellency has nominated them is a clear indication that he has trust and confidence in them. Mr. Speaker, with that said, let me zero in on a few of them. I will start, Mr. Speaker, with a nominee from my constituency. I know everybody will think I want to go to my lecture. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I'm a member of parliament representing Bold District and specifically Baumachi. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to personally thank His Excellency, the President, for considering nominating Mr. Gerard Demby to this House. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Mr. Gerard Demby is one of the strong SLPP members long before now. When he was in the United States, he supported the SLPP to continue. At a period, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, a lot of people do not want to associate with the SLPP. At a period, Mr. Speaker, those who benefited from the SLPP during the era of President Kaba shy away from associating with the SLPP while in opposition. Mr. Gerard Demby, we are few of the people who stood firm that they will support the SLPP, making sure the SLPP gains power. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, have you supported the SLPP? And in 2018, at a very difficult period, he flew from the United States to Sierra Leone to help the SLPP to achieve where it is today. Mr. Speaker, I can say here without fear of favor that he played an extremely pivotal role in Baumachi and in both districts. In 2018, myself and him, we traversed the entire constituency and beyond. In 2023, he did likewise. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in 2023, when His Excellency was re-elected, he was relieved, but that did not discourage him. He continued supporting the SLPP. We have people who have been relieved, who have been opportune to hold positions, and when once His Excellency relieved them, they badmouthed the SLPP and the government. But Mr. Gerard Demby stood firm with the SLPP. He continued his support for the SLPP. There is no one day he has badmouthed His Excellency the President, not the SLPP. And today, he has been considered. That should be the spirit. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, today I am here as deputy leader and I can contribute here. It is because of the role Mr. Edmond Alpha played while some of us were in Jala University. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Edmond Alpha was my communications lecturer. And for some of us who went through him, we can attest that he is an expert in the field of communications. Mr. Speaker, with that said, I want to inform this House that today I am extremely pleased to be a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Mr. Speaker, when we came to this parliament in 2012, I had the opportunity to approve 2 electoral commissioners, chairman of the Electoral Commission. When we lost the elections in 2007, when the Electoral Commission decided to cancel 437 polling centers, which was unlawful, we are in governance, Mr. Speaker. We took it in good faith. We challenged, but we know that was the decision of the referee at that moment. We accepted the result. We accepted the result. We handed over power peacefully. We congratulated the winner, even when we know at that point that the elections were not just. There was no law the Electoral Commission relied on to announce that result. The SFDP handed power. We went into opposition. We reorganized ourselves. We contested in 2012. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in 2012, when counting was ongoing, when the elections were announced, when we protested, they referred us to the police station. Mr. Speaker, I said I am very pleased to be a member of the SFDP. We went to court because that is what the law states, that when you are dissatisfied, you go to court. We knew we were in opposition. We knew the APC was in governance. We did not shy away from the court. We knew the APC, the president by then, was the person who appointed all the judges and magistrates. We did not shy from that. We went to court. Decisions were made by the court. We accepted the decision. Even though we knew the decision was not pleasing to us, we accepted the decision. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we came back, we worked with government. We did not say we were not going to participate in governance. 2012 leading to 2018, we were not satisfied with the electoral commissioners, but the law states that His Excellency in consultation should appoint them. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, when UFA was nominated to this House, we were of the position that we should not approve him. We should walk out. Today, I now believe that the leadership we had in opposition was a matured and experienced leadership. I want to recognize persons like J.O.B., Banjati Jansi, Dr. Prince Hadi. We were young. We wanted to walk out. We wanted to demonstrate. We went to the party office. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, they told us in the party office that Mr. Unfa will have to conduct the 2018 elections. Bearing that in mind, we need to support his candidature. That was an extremely mature decision. Even when we knew what happened in 2012, because Mr. Unfa was the commissioner for that. We knew what happened in the northern region. It was an extreme maturity. They pacified us. That maturity was what brought us to this House on that day. We came to this House. We supported Unfa to the displeasure of the ruling party. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, having gone through that process, 2018, look at where we are today. Even when the persons who were conducting the elections, we are dissatisfied with them. But what happened? They read the results. that the people voted. The more reason why you need to support the Electoral Commission whenever they are brought here. It is not for them to disadvantage you or to advantage you, but they are the referees. And there is no way we are going to bring somebody out of Sierra Leone to manage the Electoral Commission. It is only a Sierra Leonean that will manage that commission. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, our colleagues on the other side did not come. Today, majority of them did not come. Today,
Honorable leader, be guided.
thank you. Mr. Speaker, today, I am fully in support of the President's statement that says the APC is not good for themselves, nor the people of Sierra Leone. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, ever since the consultation, the APC have been telling us about tripartite and unity agreements. That's how insincere these people are. Mr. Speaker, I have the unity agreement. All what is embedded in this document has been fulfilled by government. Everything. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, with your leave, let me highlight some of the issues, the resolutions of the unity agreement. They said, Mr. Speaker, one of the resolutions that His Excellency should make a national address. Mr. Speaker, we all know His Excellency made a national address after this resolution. They said APC will end its non-participation. They ended. They should form a tripartite committee. It was formed. Mr. Speaker, they agreed that we should release all persons arrested, detained, and or imprisoned for allegations of elections and civil protests. All of that has been done. Discontinuing of national politically motivated court cases, all court cases have been dropped. Support the settlement of political persons, everything has been done, Mr. Speaker. Upon assumption of their elective governance positions, all elected APC officials, members of parliament, mayors, chairpersons, councillors will have the issue regarding their entitlement addressed accordingly by the appropriate authority. Constitutions. Mr. Speaker, we have paid their backlog. We have paid. We have paid 100%. I know they want to sit again and come for asking for backlog. That's what they are planning. Mr. Speaker, we have also addressed the issue of committees and international parliaments. Today, Mr. Speaker, I can tell you that we have the international parliament, we have the Pan-African Parliament, we have 2 APC members of parliament, 2 FLPP members of parliament. Mr. Speaker, the ACP-EU Parliament, we have 2 FLPP, 2 APC members of parliament. The ECOWAS Parliament, currently they are even in ECOWAS, even when they say they are not participating in governance. Honorable Kago, is in ECOWAS. Is in ECOWAS. And he said he's not participating in governance. What are you doing in ECOWAS? You are representing government. If you don't want to participate in governance, you should not go to ECOWAS. It's been paid. It's in ECOWAS. 2 of them, Honorable Mabinti Fana and Honorable Kabo, they're in ECOWAS. They're in ECOWAS granting interviews that they are not participating in governance. What are you doing in ECOWAS? Honorable Emasi and Honorable Veronica say, all of them, they're in ECOWAS. So we have settled that. What are they crying for? Mr. Speaker, honorable members, they say His Excellency the President should wait for them. Why? Are we running the government? Are they running the government for His Excellency the President? You know it's clear. His Excellency had not done anything against the spirit of the law. Mr. Speaker, we are lawmakers. As members of Parliament, we would not even have interviewed Mr. Edmond Alpha had the President not complied with the Constitution. We will not. Mr. Speaker, the APC has nothing at this moment to even advance to the people. They hide behind unity agreements that have been fulfilled. Currently, Mr. Speaker, in the tripartite, they have recommended that we review the laws. And government has gone to the extent of reviewing the Constitution. What else do the APC want? We even went further to have a conversation with them. All of what they requested, they have denied it today. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to continue informing the public. The elections is a process. And already the process should have started. There is a strategic plan. And the strategic plan, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, is periodic. There are periods that should be achieved. And there is no way, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, an active electoral commissioner will continue running the strategic plan and taking key strategic decisions on behalf of the commission. And there is no way, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, it's even unjust for the President or any other person to allow somebody to act for more than 6 months. The policy says the acting position should not be more than 6 months. It's either you appoint the person or you bring some other person to occupy the office.
Hold on, Honorable Leader. After the second and the leader, I will accept one paramount chief if you are interested, and one member of APC if you are interested. After which we'll round up.
Thank you.
At this stage, honorable members, SLP don't bother. SLP don't bother. After the leader, one paramount chief, one opposition. Yes, at this stage, no, please. He said everything.
So we can give now an answer to our
Yes, give him your notes. SLP, give the leader your notes. You can give your leader your notes. Honorable, at this stage, may I respectfully, hold on, leader. At this stage, may I respectfully recognize the presence of the following personalities that are here, or dignitaries of Sierra Leone that are here. Beginning with Alhaji AKCC, National Deputy Chairman, RINIP. Mr. John Bondo Magai, Board Chairman, SLR. And District Chairman, SLP. Mr. Honorable Emmanuel Beki, Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. Mr. Samkin Brahma, former Deputy Minister of Agriculture. Madam Halima Tudin, Acting Chairperson and Leader, UDF. Mr. Fuad Dabo, Director General, NASIT. Where is he? Okay. Mr. Solomon Anthony Bokari, NYGC Secretary, SVP. Mr. Bia Y. Idris, Commissioner, RAG. Right to Access Information Commission. Chief Ibrahim Aketa, former regional chairman, Western area. Mr. Mohammed Kuruma, national chairman and leader, NGC. Honorable Alpha Kanu, presidential spokesman, Mr. Abubakar Bangura, National Secretary General, PDP, and Dr. Alpha Wuri, former Minister of Higher Education. You are all heartily welcome. Proceed, leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, today I can tell you, honorable members and the general public, that the APC party is a bad loser. They are an extremely bad loser. Mr. Speaker, ever since 2023, we have seen what they have been rallying their supporters to do. And Mr. Speaker, to the tripartite agreement which they are relying on, to the unity agreement which they are relying on, it says that political parties should condemn. They should condemn persons who preach hate messages. Till today, Mr. Speaker, APC supporters have been preaching hate message, and nobody in the APC has ventured to condemn them. To the extent that the Secretary General of their party will refer to His Excellency the President as a thief. So, Mr. Speaker, they have nothing to advance to the people of Sierra Leone. Mr. Alpha, congratulations on the nomination. You have the experience. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Alpha, you have the experience. You have gone through the ranks. You started as a junior officer to where you are. That should be the spirit in every office. When you are employed, you should be comfort. You should have the impression that when I perform, I'll reach the highest position in that office. It is heartbreaking sometimes for you to have performed in an office, and the moment you have the belief that you have, and you bring somebody who doesn't even have the experience. Congratulations. You supported persons who were there before you. You have respected leaders before you. The same measures, the same respect you gave to your boss, the respect your staff will give to you. The same support you gave to persons before you will be the same support your officers will give to you. But bear in mind that in that office, others also wanted that position. Please treat them as your colleagues. It was also their right to show interest, because they have also worked in that institution like you. They believe they are qualified like you. They believe they can serve like you. But do not fall on you. Don't take it personal. Work with them for the good of the institution. That should be the legacy. Work with other commissioners, because it should be a team spirit. No one person will perform. It should be a collective responsibility. Make sure you carry other commissioners along. Make sure you carry your staff along. Of course, among the staff, you'll have those that you are supporting, those who also wanted a position. Forget about that. You are now the big brother. You are now the big man in the room. Treat all of them as your staff and focus on the bigger picture of conducting a free, transparent election that will be pleasing to the people of Sierra Leone. You should not be under pressure. No political party should put you under pressure. You have the support of this House. We are here as members of parliament, not just for the LPP or APC. We are members of parliament for the Republic of Sierra Leone. So I want to assure you, as a parliament collectively, in this parliament, as you can see, we have the APC, you have the paramount chiefs, we have the SLPP. All of us collectively will give you the maximum support. Don't be intimidated. Make sure you focus on the bigger picture. Make sure you work with your staff and your colleagues so that at the end of the day, the results that will be read will be the people's results. Congratulations and you are wished well. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, let me zero in on Madam Aissata Mara. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Madam Aissata Mara is our child, is our daughter in this parliament. She's our daughter. Her father was the first majority leader of this house in the first parliament in 1996. Mr. Honorable S.B. Mara. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Madam, you have been nominated to serve as the NASI's chairman. Today, I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, that NASI's investment needs a lot of reconsideration. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, today, fortunately, we have the chairman and other members of the commission. Please work fast. Look at the investment portfolio of NASI. A lot needs to be done. Today, if you go to Golden Tulip, it is closed. And it has been closed for quite some time now. That's a huge investment. It is wasted. Mr. Speaker, Radisson Blue is not doing well. The plazas are not doing well. There's no new investment. Please, as chairman, make sure you fund the NASI's investment. Because the only way we can be assured as workers of this nation that when we retire, our pensions will be paid is when we see viable investments from NASI. Please make sure, work with the Director General and team, other members of the board, make sure you revive the investment portfolio of NASI. We want to see NASI all over. You can even venture into road works. Some of these PPP arrangements, build, operate, and transfer. In the hospitality industry, go to the hospital, in the health sector. If you go to Ghana, for instance, there's a whole hospital built by the insurance company. So please, madam, we are confident in you. Please make sure you have the experience, you have the expertise, you have the financial expert. Please make sure you work with other members of the committee of the trust. So make sure you revive the investment portfolio. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, to my brother, my name is Bashir. That's exactly my name, Bashir. Yeah, we swear. We are very intelligent people, though. We are. And I interact with him, he's a very intelligent man. There are no stupid Bashir. Please, I wish well. So my sister from Bo, Madam Edwina Berera, we have no problem with you. We have no problem. Honorable Bash is here. Honorable Bash are here. We have no problem. You are safe with us. Especially when Chasapla and Honorable Bash are here. You are very safe. Please make sure you work with other members of the board to develop the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. We are still members of the Commercial Bank, myself and my boss. Others have left. Others have gone to other banks. But we encourage them to come back. You will come back to Commercial Bank. Please, yes, make sure you work with other members of the board to come back to Parliament, encourage them to come back to commercial bank. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, with that said, I want to conclude. Mr. Speaker, I will not end without mentioning Madam Lulu Sharif. Madam Speaker, Mr. Speaker, honorable members. Madam, congratulations. Mr. Speaker, a difficult period in the life of the SNP. Madam Lulu Sharif, even when she was retired, she came forward and presented herself to be the women's leader of our party. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, as a retiree, she should have said, let me go and sit and take care of my children and grandchildren. She said, no, I am going to devote myself to the SLPP. And she devoted herself to the SLPP. From 2013, 2012 after the elections, to 2018, there is no one day you go to the SLPP party office that you will not see Madam Lulu Sharif. She transfers with us even at her age. We all know how difficult it is to manage the women of this country. We know how difficult. Our female corporate president will tell you. Our female president will tell you how difficult it is to even manage 30 people in this parliament. She will tell you how difficult it is.
Mr. Speaker, I think I will respond to that. It's even more difficult to manage women.
So, Madam, even after retirement,
I agree with you, Madam President. Only women can manage men. Only women.
and Mr. Speaker, that is why they believe if you can manage a woman, there is no position you cannot manage. There is no position. The most difficult office to manage is the woman's office. If you can manage that office, there is no position able to manage this country can manage you. So, Madam advances and manages the women of the SNP. Thank you very much, Madam. Thank you. Today, even when you told us we are 8, but His Excellency is still of the conviction that you can do more for this nation. Congratulations again. That should be the spirit. That should be the spirit of our mothers. If you have the energy to serve, put yourself forward. Thank you, Madam. I love my heart to you. Congratulations on your nomination. I'm very sure this Parliament will approve of you. Congratulations to all of you. Please go do us proud. Don't disappoint. If you disappoint, you see everything. They are threatening everybody. They are threatening the Electoral Commission. They are threatening the military. Threatening the police. They are threatening everybody. We don't know who they want to manage when they come. And they will never come. Please do us proud. Perform. And with your performance, we'll keep them in abeyance, in perpetuality. Thank you very much, Secretary.
Thank you very much, Chief. Yes, Chief Tagoba.
I want to start my debate by thanking His Excellency to have given us this well-experienced and qualified nominees. These are kind of nominees as far as I want to see, because these are all household names. We have approved nominees in this parliament. Their names are not with our town. But this set of people, as far as we are happy to see them, we know they are qualified and we support the president for all the nominees, especially when they have gone through the interview. We have trust and confidence in the appointment committee. Once they have gone through the processes, we are requesting or asking all the MPs to speedily approve the so they can start their job. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, today,
Hold on, Honorable Mohammed Bangura. I just had somebody referring to you as the acting chairman, acting leader. Have you assumed your position?
I am here. This morning, standing here, making my contribution on behalf of the opposition. I mean the opposition. All the opposition is Israeli. So I am not just speaking on behalf of the APC, but all of them here this morning. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to first of all commend the President for his compliance, with strict compliance, with adherence to the 1991 Constitution, specifically Section 32(3). His compliance this morning is being demonstrated by members of the political party in this country. You have 13 members of political parties, 13 chairmen and their secretaries who are here in this square to follow this appointment. And Mr. Speaker, I must commend these political parties. And I want to welcome them to the well of Parliament, specifically, the chairman, and who also happens to be the chairman of all political parties, ABBA, Mr. Arotue, stand up, of PDP, the chairman of PDP. Mr. Speaker, we are here this morning again to approve nominees of the President. For these nominees this time has to do with the chairman of ECSL. So it's very important. That is the reason why, in fact, on my way to Parliament, I saw a barrage of police officers. I will say this, Mr. Speaker and members of Parliament. The appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner is very timely. It's very timely to keep the unity, peace of this country. Make no mistake, this morning I will be supporting the appointment, the approval of the Chief Electoral Commission. Wait! Don't clap yet! Don't clap yet! Mr. Speaker, I will want to appeal to the leader of government business not to please make any objection on my feet until I finish. Please, Mr. Leader, please. There are very critical issues. There are very critical issues surrounding the ECSL nominee that we have here this morning. But I always say this today, that this country, we must give ourselves second chance. We must give ourselves a second chance. Even in our homes, Mr. Speaker, we have a problem of trust with our wives, with our kids, with husband, with everybody. The problem of trust has today taken over Sierra Leone. The problem of trust. We don't trust nobody. Nobody. Regardless your political party, your religion, nobody is trusting nobody in this country. Why? We must learn to give ourselves the second chance in life. We must learn to trust one another. A thief is not always a thief. It's not always a thief. Yes. Yes, I know that. So, Mr. Speaker, let the people of this country have one thing in mind, that this is the only country we have called Sierra Leone. Wherever you go, you always come back home. So if everybody in this country is suspecting everybody, then we are doomed as a country. We are doomed as a country. The idea of suspecting everybody for no good reason, suspecting everybody because of the affiliation in the past, is not good. If we are to build a nation called Sierra Leone, if we are to build a nation, if we are to fall in our democratic credentials, we must hold ourselves. We must embrace everyone together in this tribe. In this tribe. Some of the critical issues are concerning the Electoral Commission. Nobody hates you. Nobody hates you because you have a wealth of experience spanning over 21 years in election matters. In election matters. So you are there, you have seen it. Either Christina Top as commissioner, come to Kane as commissioner, come to Alpha as commissioner, now coming to you. So you have seen it all. The reason why I said SLPP, you must not jump and clap in haste. I've said this. Experience has teaching me a lot of lessons. Today, when it comes to Electoral Commission, we are in this country when Mr. Top was appointed by the APC, by SFP. And the APC cried out everywhere. Mr. Top conducted the elections. The APC won that election. Again, unfairly, by then I was the chairman of APA. The SL people were crying up and down, jumping. For me to get the political parties to approve President Nkrumah's appointment was not easy. Unfairly, was APC. That is what they said. That is what they said at that time. They said he's APC. And now, unfairly conducted the elections and the SLP came to power. Well, one that came to power, I don't know if it's the same thing. The SLP won the election. And fast forward today, we have Connie, Sylvester Alpha. And the APC is crying foul. The SLPP is celebrating, rejoicing. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing here. If I am going to be proud, if I am going to be proud in naming one state institution in this country that has done so well, even during the time of his appointment, a lot of people had reservations, even myself, that is an SLP sympathizer. But this gentleman came to that office. He has done wonderful things. That is the people he has. The people APRC. Kwego, Chairman Kwego. See how Chairman Kwego conducted himself today. All right. See how he has conducted himself today. He has levied punishment against the SLPP, the APC, again. He has levied punishment against the APC, and he has ruled on matters that has to do with the APC internally, objectively. That is the kind of man that every one of us should be proud of today. Commissioner Kwego, Amara, they are now saying they are drawing reference at the time when you were district commissioner, at the time when you conducted an election in Kabbalah. They said the election result was not fair according to the majority out there. And they also cited your recent statement where you were guilty, saying 2023, 2012, and 2028 elections. No, 2028 elections. You are going to conduct that election the same way. Mr. Speaker, we all in this country and the international community know that the elections of 2023 was highly contested. We all know. It's because of those elections. Today, we have deep-rooted grievances. Deep-rooted. The country is deep-rooted, divided. Sit down. You cannot object to a leader. Sit down. You cannot. Mr. Speaker, we are Mr. Speaker. Sit down. These elections today has left us with deep-rooted problems that both the avatar and the tripartite. You see here today, my brothers and sisters are not here. They were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be here in debating. I'm going to borrow the words of former President Kuruma, what he said. Former President Kuruma said, boycotting is not fashionable, it's not applicable to modern day politics. Dialogue is a way to resolve our difference. So I'm appealing to my brothers and sisters. Let us dialogue. The So I am unlimited in terms of time. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Member, carry on.
I'm saying this to my brothers and sisters in the APC. The elections of 2023 has gone and dusted. Finished. It's done. It's done. If you want to contest an election and win, forget about what the ruling party do or say. Focus on your strategy. Focus on the ball. Focus. But today, we involve into this trivial things. The commissioner of ECSL is here. He's going to be approved. No matter what. Except he has the numbers to approve the commissioner. So, on that understanding, it is just good for anyone to accept that thing, especially when we know that the commissioner or that individual is the one who is going to conduct my elections. Especially. So I am not canvassing the commissioner. I am talking to his conscience. So that tomorrow, when he will announce that Mohamed Bambura is the president-elect, nobody will contest that part. Who is in this world today that wants to oppose President Mohamed Bambura? Even the speaker, nobody. On that note, Mr. Speaker, I want to reiterate to the Commissioner that the lives of 8 million population are in your hands. The happiness, the peace of this country are tied to the 2028 elections. Please, I want you to go there with a very impartial mind. With very impartial mind. See every one of us as a player. All political parties as a players. That's why they said when you play bad, you get red cards, red card. But please, treat us as one. Treat us as one. On that note, Mr. Speaker, I want to wholeheartedly support the appointments and the approval of Sylvester Alpha and the rest of the nominees in this way that we have here. That they are all beautiful, good-looking, and ready to serve this country. I wish you all the best of luck in your respective offices. I thank you. I'll give special leave to a lady for 5 minutes. And I'll give special leave to my deputy speaker for 5 minutes. Please, 5 minutes.
Thank you very much. Before I do that, let me call attention to the time. So, before I move to assess to 5 to 6 minutes for the business of the House.
Any seconder?
I so second, Mr. Speaker.
All those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
So, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving us this opportunity. I've asked my result, and she has kindly consented that I should speak on behalf of the so, thank you for that consideration.
Speak for the women of Sierra Leone.
Women of Sierra Leone,
to carry ballot boxes and to take them to food than the APC. Because even the agreement of national unity that they kept on referring to, Mr. Speaker, says the constitution of this country is sacrosanct. Their own white paper says that we should retain section 32(3). Why do they think, as members of parliament, that a proposal presented by a minister, by a government, will be passed by this house? What created that impression? Where does that assumption born from? It is because they feel that the public is gullible and the public does not have time to read, and the public only allows and accepts whatever they say, hook, line, and sinker. Mr. Speaker, that is why the press, the fourth estate, should be objective enough. They should do their research and they must say the truth as they are, because any attempt to change the context, any attempt to brand what they think should please the opposition is an attempt to create and render this country in dispute. The APC should know that President Bio is the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. If he had acted unconstitutionally, Mr. Speaker, me, I will not be here today. Because the provision in section 32, which requires him to consult with other political parties, Mr. Speaker. I heard the last time somebody said we have to define consultation. I think consultation is properly defined in section 171.14. Mr. Speaker, with your leave. So 171.14, it says, we are under any provision of this constitution, any person or authority authorized or required to exercise any function after consultation with some other persons or authority, the person or authority shall not be required to act in accordance with the advice of that other person or authority. And the question whether such consultation was made shall not be inquired into by any court of law. When I came in this morning, I saw my leader strenuously submitting evidence of approval of consultation. It is because we have a president that is civilized. Mr. Speaker, that is all. Because we have a president that is civilized. In the SNPP, I have been in the SNPP as a boy. I was there when John Opojo Benjamin was consulted via the phone on the appointment of Dr. Christian Atop. That, oh, the president wants to appoint Christian Atop, so there's a lot of
And that was it. That was the consultation. The consultation ended as a phone call, one phone call. But President Julius Maada, because he's civilized.
I think that was infallible.
No,
it's Christian Atom. 2012. It's Christian Atom, the appointment of Christian Atom. 2012.
Okay, yes. Yes. Okay, yes, 2012. Yes.
Unfortunately, you have ruled. Unfortunately, you have ruled.
He is a leader, Honorable Bangura.
Unfortunately, you have ruled, but are we?
Please, sir, for clarity purpose, yes. I want to make it clear.
Okay, I think that was the second appointment of Mr. Atom.
Mr. Atom.
Yes. Okay. Yes, proceed.
He clearly made it known here that as a chairman of all political parties, then political parties are invited at State House, not on phone calls, we talk on the issue, including the Assembly.
Mr. Speaker, he has said in his debate that when Ufali was appointed, he was the chairman of APA. When Dr. Christian Atop was appointed, I am sure he was the leader for the second time in 2012. I am sure he was the leader of UDM. I don't know, but I'm sure he was the leader of UDM. So I don't know what position is espousing, but I know my position is clear and straightforward. So if you have a civilized president in government, a Democrat, a man that believes that the constitution of this country, which puts him as the guardian of this constitution, the guardian of this law, sends out letters to political parties, allow political parties, I had a particular political party, invited the proposed nominee for an interview, and the nominee obliged accordingly. Mr. Speaker, for him to have allowed all of that, it's because he believed in the sacrosanctity of this constitution. So I see no reason why the APC is not here. They are not here because they intend to use the playbook of 2007, and it will not work. It will not work. You see, those that were in parliament at that time, they were timid. They were afraid. And let me tell you what is in this election for me. It's my life, Mr. Speaker. I was born in the Western area. My family hail from Tonkoliba. So if anything happens with this election, I have nowhere to go. I will fulfill the scripture that the foxes have holes, that the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man will have no place to lay his head. So if a president appoints the Electoral Commissioner, whom has been in that position, he has been in that commission for a very long time. He has been there when the APC won. In fact, I have said on the radio that when the APC was struggling to empanel commissioners in 2012 for the result to have validity, Mr. Speaker, he was there. Can we say he has already set a stage that he will not be a fair umpire? No. He has been patriotic. Period. And there is also something I want to say, Mr. Speaker, before I sit. People will go up with the notion that, oh, the APC was not here, or the APC is not in the chamber, so the approval of the Electoral Commissioner is conditional. It is not. Section 89 of this Constitution is clear what constitutes quorum of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, I'll read it, so nobody will leave this place with doubt in their mind that, oh, the Commissioner was not properly approved. It says quorum in Parliament. It says if objection is taken by any member of Parliament that they are present in Parliament, besides the person presiding, less than 1/4 of all members of Parliament. And in this Parliament, 1/4 is 37. I'm sure we're more than 37. So whatever we decide here forms part of the decisions of Parliament. So the public should know this. So, Mr. Speaker, 62, we are still more than 62. And the paramount chiefs are here. The APC is represented ably. And let's assume that the APC did not come at all. The point is, the quorum of Parliament in the Constitution has been fulfilled. So, Mr. Edmond Alpha, as you go to your office, I would encourage you. I know the Public Election Act of 2022 did not take into consideration, Mr. Speaker. That is my concern. I've started saying it. The role, responsibility, and duties of election observers. We have seen the way election observers have treaded into uncharted territories, trying to fuel conflict in this country. I would advise you that as we try to define set rules for election observers, let us have election observers that have credible CSOs, or let us have election observers that are not faceless. Because I will tell you particularly, I had another told from my brother from Moyamba. He mentioned a particular election observer, New, according to their manual, supposed to be a conglomerate of 300 plus CSOs. We must examine those CSOs, Mr. Speaker. We have a governance committee in this parliament, and section 93(4) gives you the power to empanel a committee to investigate issues of public interest. That is an issue of public interest. Because if NEW is being funded by international organizations for and on behalf of 300 CSOs that are not in existence, it's an issue of public interest. It is of public interest. Like it or not. So I am concerned that an entity that claimed to have 375 other organizations as part of its body is unable to summon a meeting of 20 of them to make a decision. And besides, you cannot observe an election when your democratic credential is under question. Asala Sambasi has been at the helm of NEW for more than 15 years now. And if you attempt to amend the constitution to give the president a third term, they will tell you it's unconstitutional. What is she doing? Is it constitutional? We need to know. The document needs to be produced to Parliament, so we understand exactly the people that are going to observe our elections, whether they have the credential. So, proposed nominee, when you go to your seats, I encourage you to look at all of your observer missions to make sure that they meet the threshold that you set for the election. Make sure the preparation for the next election is watertight. That no political party, including us, the SLPP and the APC, will complain. What we want is free, fair, and transparent election. Something that is very, very difficult to attain, Mr. Speaker. To date, in the State of the Union, a few days ago, President Trump is still proposing that America now uses an election identification card. Because in his view and in his opinion, elections were rigged in America from time immemorial. These are not my words. He said it in the State of the Union. He has said it over and again. So you are occupying a very delicate balance. Like the judges. To arbitrate between human beings is very difficult. But we have seen what Cover has done. He has been able to uphold the balance. He has been a good arbiter. We trust you. We trust your experience. We trust your patriotism. So the other nominees, Mr. Speaker, we want to wish you well. I'm sorry, your appointment is not contentious. And your appointment does not require any constitutional explanation. But for him, we also need to explain why we are here. We are here not because we are SLPP or because of President Bio. We are here because of Section 97. We are representatives of the people of CNU. So whatever that comes to us, we are going to treat it with the seriousness it deserves. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to join other speakers to seek the blessing of this parliament to expeditiously approve these nominees so that they can go to their offices. Thank you.
Leader of government business.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my Deputy Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Mohamed Bangura. I've met you for over 20 years. A very struggling time. when I came to Parliament at the age of 32 to 33, I met you at the Studio Steps. And then you at PMC. So we met a young politician. That is for public consumption, purely meant for. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Leader of Government Business One. I thank you very much for your presentations and trying to put the records straight. I will dwell on your presentations that you have made to this Honorable House. The reason why we are doing this, from the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic, we are now at the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic. We are not rubber stamp Parliament. We are not. My colleagues on the other side, they can attest to that we have passed laws that have classified us as a very strong parliament, and today other parliaments are coming here for experience sharing. One is a repeal of the obnoxious law. 2, the libel law. 2 is the enactment of the Giwe Act. That is a novelty in the sub-region. The gender equality and women's empowerment is a novelty in the sub-region. The 3rd one, that our elections reforms, we took over 4 months in doing election reforms. We debated the Public Elections Act 2022 for 4 months, and we are able to sail through. A journalist sent our phone numbers to the media so that people can attack us. Some of us, we use that platform to change their way of thinking and the way of behaving in terms of dealing with national issues. We did not act like them, but we use the moral standing to transform them to be a better Sudanese. The fear of accident cannot stop us from driving. I'm properly seated here to give a clear picture of what has happened when I was in the opposition, and today I'm here as leader of government business. Mr. Speaker, let me start by supporting the core of the quote that you do have. And let me also join that one by section 91 of the Constitution by voting. It's very important. By voting in terms of appointment. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Member, Mr. Speaker, permit me to read this provision. Section 91. Because we are going to vote, we already have quorum. We are not going to wait for people to tell us what to do. But by the law, we know what to do. Section 91, Mr. Speaker, with your leave. The permissions are granted.
Let's proceed.
Thank you. Voting in Parliament. Except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, any question proposed for the decision in Parliament shall be determined by a majority of votes of members present and voting. Members present and voting. So for this case, we are going to use Section 91 for members present and voting. Mr. Speaker, by extension, he said we want to alter the Constitution when we started this whole business for trying to do reforms. I'm again queuing from what my colleague said when they prepared the white paper. That position, the search committee, came from us when we were in the opposition. We tried them and they rejected that they are not going to accept it. And it is here on white paper that they are not going to surrogate their powers based on section 53 of the Constitution used by the executive powers, which you have stated by my colleague. Very clear. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, proposals are not laws. Proposals are not laws. Bills are proposals to Parliament. Today I can move my colleagues, I can even propose that we throw it out. So be it. But we are Democrats. But so proposal cannot intend to alter the Constitution. But in fact, Section 108, subsection 8, gives this Parliament the power to alter the constitution. Let me read. Because they said, we have altered the constitution. You can fool people sometimes, but you cannot fool people all the time. As he said, they have stayed in government for too long. 11 years, they did not change the rules of procedure. Now they are crying foul. We proposed to them on this same provision that my colleague has read. They did not change. Came from us. Said for transparency, because the then Electoral Commissioner, Madam Christian Atto, when she had any right to invalidate our results, she did without legislation. No law supported her. She did. And so Ekuma Berewa, his niece is here today. His niece is here today for approval. He accepted the result on the grounds of peace and reconciliation and for Sierra Leone to forge ahead. People are using elections as a conduit for violence, war. We on this other side, as I said the other day, esprit de corps. We support the good intention, as we did for the independence, as we did for the signing of the Nominee Peace Accord. We sacrifice. We call for the Sankok et al. To serve in governance for the sake of this nation. We cannot bastardize our constitution. So these provisions I have stated, by any means, we cannot attempt to alter the constitution by any means. But we use the full force of the law. Section 108, subsection 8, gives Parliament the power to alter the constitution. And it's not treasonable. They are now telling the people that we have to alter the constitution by only proposing a bill to the people of this country. They told us in 2012 to 2023, SO2, action past detention. That's what they told us. I was there in 2012. Action past intention, freezing excuses. Even when we propose things, when we are on records for good governance, they are on records for bad governance. They are on record for bad governance. So we cannot just go and alter constitution as they are feeling it. This is Sierra Leone. We, SLPP, when we speak about democracy, we have evidences to speak to the facts that we have the quality, the caliber of people in the SLPP to further with democracy. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, as I have said, I read, he said, strenuously, I was trying to prove the provision of 32.3, by extension 32.4, and also to prove to this honorable House that the rules of procedure was followed, and trying to get the spirit of section 32.3. We got a letter or the registered political parties list from PPRC. Mr. Speaker, let me entreat this House and the country at large. Section 35 of the Constitution, 35.1, 35.2, Mr. Speaker, for PPRC, let me read. 35.1 and 2, Mr. Speaker, with your leave, if you permit me. I will read slowly. Proceed. Thank you. Subject, the side notes, colleagues, registration and conduct of political parties. Registration and conduct of political parties. Subject to the provision of this section, political parties may be established to participate in shaping the political will of the people, to disseminate information on political ideas and social and economic programs of a national character, and so to sponsor candidates for presidential, parliamentary, or local government elections. 35.2, Mr. Speaker, with your leave. The internal organization of a political party shall conform to democratic principles, and its aims, objectives, purposes, and programs shall not contravene, Mr. Speaker, shall not contravene or be inconsistent with any provisions of this Constitution. Mr. Speaker, Section 32.3, as my colleague said, if we have flouted provisions of the Constitution, he has no business to sit here. We have not flouted any provision in the appointment of Mr. Edward Sylvester. In fact, what he has done, that's what we call him father of democracy. He has seen it all. A man who has been vilified unnecessarily bastardized, chastised. I have never seen a sub-region, a presidential candidate that has been vilified, that has been molested like President Bio. I have never seen that. He was attacked in Bo. I was with him. We came to court. They are mocking us. They use the court to mock us. They did not treat the case seriously. I have never seen such humiliation. President Bio, you are a man of God, man of the people, a pure and upright Democrat. Key from that, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I read the provisions. I read the letter they sent to the president, the affront, the disrespect. He has not abrogated any provision in the Constitution. What he has done, he has just cleansed 32.3 by taking it to some levels. And Honorable Tawa said, quoting the Constitution, the president has no business even to go further by defining Constitution. But he has cleansed that provision by writing to political parties. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, for me, just because it is the fountain of honor, the respect of leadership, they have sent out 2 letters. The president sent out a letter for them to discuss and arrange and accept or reject the appointment in the form of consultation of the approval of Mr. Edmund Alpha. They ought to know better. They have been in governance for far too long. I was expecting them to approach the president both in writing and in physical terms. That is what we did when we had issues under the administration and leadership of John Opojo Benjamin. We did that one. Under the late UNSJA, when our results were invalidated, without the use of law, and the real protect is at the top. And when my brother said, we should not be celebrating in the appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner at all levels. We should be questioning the Electoral Commissioner. Because we have seen where we appointed Dr. Christiana Top. Dr. Christiana Top. And Solomon Berra was so happy. And she said, and he said, brother, and he said, she is my Catholic sister. Classification of nomenclature and support in descriptive terms cannot show the characteristics of human beings until they are contribution. Mr. Speaker, she invalidated 477 police stations. Kailaun, in specific, just to give them power. And there was a slogan, Kailaun Kotpari. They are praise and singing, mocking us. Solomon Ekuma Berwa, blessed memory, the negotiator for the peace accord, he is in heaven. Trust me, he is in heaven. He is in heaven. He said, I am not going to consult anybody. I am going direct and congratulate him. He did this on record. SO2 where they asked him, why you want? See, I saved this nation. Just from the war, just from a civil war, brutal civil war record. In the sub-region and beyond the sub-region. And he apologized to us. And he said in his interview, she had no business in invalidating those results. No law supported her. Mr. Speaker, we accepted. Because you must respect your leader. Trust your leader. That should show that to by respecting and trust the leadership they have. But don't have respect for leaders of another political party. Or even the respect of a president. Which they were 11 years, they didn't change the laws. But to misinform the public. Mr. Deputy Speaker, we are not gullible to the extent that we mortgage our education. We are not gullible to the extent that we cannot read between lines. We are not gullible to the extent that we don't feel the suffering of our people. Who feels it knows it. We appointed Christiana Top and he took us to opposition. We were there. And the second time, colleagues, she said when she had the law to invalidate, and she described us after a few days, and she used the review and said, go police. Go police. Expel the call. We on this other side. President Bio, then at that time, opposition candidate, opposition leader, At that time, I was just a candidate. John Opojo Benjamin was the chairman of the party. Chairman of the party. At that time, we went to court. They ruled against us. And he said, I respect the court, but I disagree with their will. A Democrat, a President Bill told us that. I respect the court, but I don't accept their will. I'll move on. He went to the State House. They called him. He was there in a meeting. And he expressed his dissatisfaction too. But the call of the president at that moment, ex-vice president and ex-vice Kuruma, the function of honor at that time, he went there. So you should behave as a Democrat. Because he has the hindsight. He transformed this country at a very critical moment. From a struggled country, dying country, to a democratic state. Giving out some personal or selfishness, say, for the sake of this nation, I will even sacrifice my friend, my brothers. That is where we are today. But let me not come to describe why we should believe in him and why we should accept this nomination. In 2023, we took 4 months discussing the public elections at 2022. I said I'm better seated to tell the nation the truth. Today is the moment. We are just like me and will tell no matter. They are calling me to, as I speak, Mr. Speaker, I have a voice note. I said I did not chase them because I'm a leader. When doubt have spelled on you, people describe you in their own language at times. It just defines their upbringing. You just told me their upbringing. So what we have done? In 2023, after we have struggled to put in place election laws, they went to Buffet Hotel in August 19, 2021, before the enactment of Public Elections Act. Proposed to us that we should deal with the PR system, the unaccepted, and other reforms. Most of those reforms were enacted in the Public Elections Act 2022. And after election 2023, they did not go to court. As I said, we are not responsible if your education cannot serve you to be a civilized person. But if you are carefully educated, Mr. Speaker, you should be able to clearly distinguish between what is good as a right citizen and what is bad as another citizen. I should be able to understand Section 97 of the Constitution as a member of Parliament, what you should do to come to Parliament and what you should not do to tell the political party not to come to Parliament. 97 of the Constitution. Moya Mangura, God bless you. I respect your view. Thompson, God bless you. I respect you, Honorable Thompson Moya Mangura. You have no case. You are fully covered by Section 97 of the Constitution, Act of 1991. In fact, Section 171, subsection 50 of the National Constitution, any variation, inconsistency with that of the National Constitution is null and void. And in fact, that is expressly stated in Section 35 of the PPRC Act, of Section 35 of the 1991 Constitution, that political parties should conform themselves to this Constitution. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, so in 2023, after the elections, these colleagues to this nation, today they are bluffing, sounding, trumpeting the Peace Commission. I was the one who moved the motion for Peace Commission, and I debated. Sometimes you don't follow the messenger. You look at the context of what you are doing, and you have to be futuristic. Because we are futuristic on this other side, and we have vision for this country, which we have demonstrated. Professor Francis, then Chief Minister, presented that bill to this chamber. My colleagues on the other side, at that time, Honorable Ibrahim Kago was sitting there. They marched out for us to strengthen our democracy, for us to respect some of the recommendations from the TRC report, that we should have a peace commission. So we can sit somewhere, we can have a platform where we can discuss issues affecting this nation. They forgot about all the goodies. Because Professor Francis described them as racketeers and thieves, they marched out of the chamber. They did not follow the spirit and the intent of the bill we had. And they left. But as I said, we have the goodwill of the people of this country. We have them at heart. We enacted the commissions, that bill. Today, the Peace Commission was enacted by the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic. That is what they are quoting today. It is the same Peace Commission who sets the tripartite committee. The same Peace Commission I'm talking about, which they ran away from. They march out because they don't believe in the messenger. What a trivial thought. What a trivial way of behaving. But we went ahead and we went to that commission, to that committee, called by PPR, called by the Peace Commission. Why? Because we have respect for democratic institutions. I was there since day one to the last day. The tripartite committee report has no force of law. Has no force of law. I will tell everybody, it's a recommendation. In fact, in the drafting of some of the clauses, they wanted to put a legal language. I said, don't use it. And the man from AU supported me. A very well-landed lawyer said, no, you cannot put investigation. Go and read that report. We are not saying we cannot look at those recommendations, but they are not there to see they are dictating to us in the most disrespectful manner. They cannot disrespect the president, and they allow us to sit with them in such a fashionable manner to discuss issues of national interest. Respect comes first. They have been in governance for 11 years. They know the powers of the presidency. They want to molest the seat of the presidency, not for President Bill, but for goodness sake, for the respect of this nation, respect that seat. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we are fully aware of the provisions of the Public Elections Act 2022 enacted by this Parliament, Mr. Speaker. 92, Section 92, and Section 143 of the Public Elections Act. My colleague, let me refer you. The 92 has to do with the district returning officers for police stations results. They are misinforming. They are misinforming the people of this station. Disaggregated results. In the committee meeting that was called by the Peace Commission, I said there is nothing in the electoral language that we call disaggregated results. We refer to them as police station results. For every institution, they have their own jargons, how they describe their own way of doing things. Read Section 92, I don't want to disturb you. But that is what you should use to aggregate district results. That's how it goes up to accumulated into regional results and for the national pronouncement for the national results of elections. 92. 143 of the Public Elections Act again, 143, that has to do with elections offences, petitions and courts. Election offences and petitions courts. Those provisions with a caption, election offences and petition courts. When you are aggrieved, you don't take to the street to look for political justice or for look for electoral justice rather. You don't take to the street to ask for electoral justice. You go to the court. We sat with APC in this chamber. We enacted these laws. They forgot about the laws. They abrogated the position. They disrespected the laws and started to tell people to go to the streets. Try to create disturbances. Try to see how we cannot govern. Because we are in full respect of the law. We are respectful of society, of what we have enacted in this parliament. We decided to engage under the Peace Commission because it's an act of parliament. Mr. Speaker, honorable bodies, you cannot misinform people when the writings are very clear in Section 92 of polling results and Section 143, election offences and petition courts. You did not respect those provisions and you try to instigate citizens, your supporters, to follow you to go to the street to cause unnecessary crisis in this country and mayhem. We cannot accept it. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, as I have done bit of this edification, by citing the provisions in the Public Elections Act, the Constitution, and by extension, my colleagues, they have read the white paper presentation, and by extension, certain agreement that you have done, we are in full gear and in full position, as I have read my paper for my report, in full compliance of the law, to appoint Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha as a proposed commissioner, as a proposed chief electoral commissioner, to man the 2022 elections. Mr. Speaker, we have no regrets. We have no regret in doing it. Our basis of doing it is because we are fully supported by the law. The law is fully backing us. We have seen it both in opposition and we have seen it when we are in governance. We should be sincere. We should present ourselves as credible politicians now. For far too long, the people of this country have no respect or confidence in politicians. President Biya has taken a new trajectory to change the dynamics. They call him talk and do. To look at the transformative drives, you should be a listening leader, which he has done in the form of consultations. But they have refused to understand. But we cannot hold them if they cannot understand. Let them stand on it. That's not our responsibility. Mr. Speaker, I told you, 17 political parties, 13 approved the appointment of Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha.
And they are here.
And they are also here in this chamber. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for behaving like an actual citizen. Tomorrow, if you also take another channel, I know you can challenge us if you are not doing the right thing for good governance. They don't believe in good governance. They are always trumpeting what they think is good for them. What is good for the goose is good for the Ghanaians. And we are here not because we want to bloat anything. We are here basically because we have the law supporting us to this appointment. And as I said, we have responsibilities on this station. Mr. Edmond Alpha has acted for 7 months as Chief Electoral Commissioner. But can we put in that those acting? He has limited authority in that position. And doubling as a commissioner for South region. How can we function, as Honorable Magura said, or Honorable Tawa said? We do electoral reforms, 1 year towards time, you challenge us. We do electoral reforms, 2 years towards time, you challenge us. Where do we stand? Jungle justice? We do not believe in jungle justice. We believe in the rule of law. Esprit du corps. Mr. Speaker, let me give you a story. In 2012, I was here. This is real. It's good for us to know. I was in this chamber. I was sitting right here. The second row on the other side. They brought in electoral reforms less than 6 months towards elections to pay for election fees 100 million. And they gazetted it in a form of a statutory instrument. They thought you don't have money to pay. But it's not about money. It's about the rules of procedures. It's about obeying what we have ratified in this house, what you have all accepted in the sub-region. ECOWAS protocol cannot permit you to change election rules less than 6 months towards the election date. And they brought it less than 6 months towards election date. May the souls of Honorable Elizabeth Lavali, may the souls of Honorable Emmanuel Tommy rest in perfect peace. Amen. They stood up over there. They came back to the floor of the chamber, to Mr. Speaker, and took the paper. We tore it apart and we disrupted the whole city because they were doing the wrong thing. Mr. Speaker, let me tell you the truth. They went ahead with the payment. They went ahead with it. In fact, calculating the benefit for late Elizabeth Lavali and late Emmanuel Tommy, they have money that deducted. Yes, they purported the then president, and by Kuma said, I will pay for them. What they cannot pay. We say we are not going to pay because we cannot bastardize the law. It's on record. They pay. I can challenge anybody on that. Because I was very close to the chairman then. I was very close to President Bio at that time, the opposition candidate. Mr. Speaker, We are not saying we are going back to the old days, but let us transform our ways of doing things. That is why we should believe in the rule of law. We should believe in the law that we have enacted. We can challenge you 1 million times if the rules are not appropriate to implement. That is why we said we have not done anything wrong. We have taken it back, taking the provisions one after the other, talking about the issues we have at hand. We have tried very much to accommodate our colleagues. President Bio has tried as much as he can to make sure that our colleagues on the other side understand the language of pure democracy and the principles of the rule of law. But they refuse to understand the dictates of democracy supported by the rule of law to take to the jungle justice. We cannot accept. We can't accept that one. So at this moment, colleagues, at this moment, I will not go over all of the nominees. What the matter? The committee is fully all right. I cannot take you one by one. But let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, as we sit here, we don't put square peg in round. The PPRC Act, the Gender Equality Act, is in full view to support women in position of trust. That is why I quoted section 58 subsection 2. Section 58 subsection 2, colleagues, is there to support women. So then, you do the calculations. We have more than 30% of women appointed. This group plan, more than 30%. We don't just shout, but we implement the rule of law and support documents that we are passing this house. That gives us confidence and trust to the people of this country. That is what President Bio is doing. We are not doing any wishy-washy business. We are carefully going through the rudiments of democratic processes and make sure that things are done the appropriate way. That is why
This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices. 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 This is Unity Broadcasting.
She's not coming to serve anybody with words of experience. I will serve as a principal. I will serve as principal at Harvard School for Girls for over 20 years. We are not the type of people in governance that try to do. Thank you. As I said, thank you. As I said, we are not running a shambolic administration. By no means. We are not running shambolic administration. They were in governance for 11 years, more than the normal time. We didn't. We are not like that. We are pure and applied citizens, well cleansed with the blessings of one country, one people, well disciplined. We have respect for leadership. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to say I will join my colleagues to say I will present this candidate, especially for the ladies, to be approved by all the members of this House. Why they ask for, why they have electoral justice, it is in this realm of
Broadcasting Online Television, connecting.
the seat of the Security Council as president presided twice. Yes. In the same vein, why they discredit President Bio, he has also is the chairman of ECOWAS Affairs of State today. Why they discredit us, my brother, elder brother, my predecessor, who acted as chairman, he has as the leader
presidential candidate.
I'm presidential. Don't mind them. Why they discredit us? That we are bastardizing constitutions, we have no respect for people, we have people in the national platform don't respect us. Honorable Sidi Tunis, my predecessor, was the former leader of government business, was the speaker of ECOWAS Parliament. So, look at the political formula.
Honorable leader of government business.
Yes, sir.
Do you know Honorable Sidi Tunis is being missed today at the ECOWAS Parliament?
Yes.
Because ever since he left, nothing much is going on. So everybody say, oh, Honorable Speaker, the former Speaker, the former Speaker. You have been missed. Thank you very much.
I will join Mr. Speaker to congratulate you for your service to this nation and beyond. Your words, your actions speak for you. Why did you discredit us, sir? You served as the Speaker of ECOWAS Parliament. And we continue. They said we cannot win the elections at Security Council, and President Bio won. When she was quietly sitting, after going to the street for looking for electoral justice, President Bio was crowned. Oh no, that was not election. Was crowned the chairman of ECOWAS and heads of state after having the election. So long. So for us, it's not the vessel that causes the necessary noise. It is the volume of ideas and political reforms. It is the respect that we have shown to the sub-region and beyond that has pushed on a position of trust. We don't run shambolic government. Oh, you are just adding to the credentials. Mr. Speaker, he's the chairman of CITEN at EU. UN also. But it's too much. Let them go and do the balance. I'm not responsible for that education. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, as I have said, all the nominees presented here, we support them because they are fit for purpose and they are demonstrated in their previous responsibilities as good citizens, and we continue to support them even when they are put by this house. Mr. Speaker,
leader of government business.
Yes.
I know you are a repository of knowledge and ideas.
I am summarizing now.
But please don't forget.
I'm learning.
Please don't forget. This is prayer time.
I'm learning now. You know, they told me when I was speaking a presentation earlier on, they said, we don't cancel the prayers. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we are happy that we can get the attention of Sudanese to understand what we are doing as parliamentarians. Understand that we cannot deprive the people of this country on a well-constitutional footings or other legal instruments. We cannot misinform the public, but we can help the public understand what we are doing here. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to present to this House I haven't given all the descriptions of all what has transpired, giving the support of why we are presenting these nominees to this Parliament for approval. We have given this proper definition and classification of everything that we have done and given the rules of procedures. I now submit to this honorable House. Mr. Speaker, I therefore move that the seventh report of the third session of the Committee on Appointment and Public Service, which was on the 25th, which was on February 25th, and unanimously approved the recommendations to this House by the members at the committee meeting of this report, by the Appointment and the Public Service Committee be adopted by this House. and the recommendations contained therein. Mr. Speaker, I so move. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Leader of Government Business. Honorable members, the question is that the 7th report of the 3rd session of the 6th Parliament of the Committee on Appointments and the Public Service be adopted by the House and the recommendations contained therein be approved. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have
the motion on the committee on appointment and the
please sit down, please. Please sit down. Please sit down.
No, the motion has to be announced.
Yes, please sit down. Proceed with the announcement.
The motion of the committee on appointment and the public service has been approved.
Let me at this stage, on behalf of Parliament, congratulate you on your approval. Go and do Sierra Leone. Do your job without fear of favor. Help this nation. Thank you very much, Melika. Honorable Chairman, Higher Education.
Yes, sir.
Please meet me in my chambers.
Yes, sir. I will.
Yes, immediately after sitting.
Thank you, sir.
Honorable members, occupy your seats. Honorable members, occupy your seats. We are in the face of the gallery. That's not how it is done. Occupy your seats. Honorable members, occupy your seats. Let's allow the gallery to leave. Sergeant Atta, please ensure the hurry up. Let them hurry up. Announcements. Members of the commission. We cannot meet today because other commissioners, most of the commissioners are not here, so we cannot meet today. But we'll meet when we return. In the circumstances, this sitting is adjourned to the 24th of March, Tuesday the 24th of March 2026 at 10 a.m. prompt.
24, 24. We're observing Ramadan after Ramadan.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon.